Welcome everybody to the Blackstein Media live stream. My apologies for my absence these first few minutes of the game. Really excited here watching Sporting North Texas host Foro 360 Pro. Very exciting matchup we have today. Both of them only having 2 games left in the season and needing to win pretty much to clinch one of those playoff spots. My name is Ramon Raton. I will be your commentator and host for the night. Hope you guys are having a good start to your weekend. For those of you guys watching, make sure you follow our Instagram. It's Blackstein_media. And if you are watching right now, make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. Helps us keep doing what we're doing. Leave us a like. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. We appreciate all constructive criticism. There's Alex Molano there. Getting past one defender, but couldn't get past the next. That's going to go out for a Sporting throw-in. Alec here with the throw-in. Goes to Alvarez. Goes back to Quintana. Quintana gets his head up. He's patient on the ball. Gives it to Alvarez. Radilla trying to find his top man there, but fails. Gets taken away by Sporting, but now here's Quintana once more. Oh, with some speed. Here's number 13 with some speed up top. Cuts back. Now goes to the line. He's going to look to cross. It's going to get cleared out by Sporting. Lovely no-look pass there to Alex Molano. I believe that was Derek. Here's Mo on the ball. Kicks it up the line, but it's going to end up in the hands of Foro's keeper, who goes wide immediately to his center back, waiting there for the ball. Here's Nago. Goes to Alvarez. Here's Alvarez. Lovely touches there with Molano. Now Radilla on the ball. Nago hits that one touch. Alvarez goes to the corner. Is he going to get there with the speed? He does. It's going to be number 20 to win the ball for Foro. It's going to be lost. Here's Sporting in their defensive third. That's going to get taken away by Foro. Here's Molano on the ball. Could be dangerous here. Oh, lovely little chip. Could it be a goal? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Got nervous for a second. Thought we were going to see the first goal of the match here in the first 8 minutes of the game. Here's Molano once more on the ball. Lovely tackle by number 25, I thought that was, by Sporting. Here's Radilla on the ball. Recycles that ball back to Alec. It's going to be Carlos on the ball here. Youngin. Lovely ball off his left foot. Switches the field out to Nago. That ball's going to be lost. Recovered by Sporting. Here's Caesar on the ball. That's going to be recovered by Foro. Number 20 here for Foro on the ball. New face for me. Not sure what this guy's name is. Oh, lovely through ball for number 13 up top. Great save by the keeper there. Foro's keeper now on the ball. Gives it out to Alec, number 6. Gets his head up looking for somebody. Goes out wide. Alvarez. That's going to be offsides. Carlos on the ball there. Goes back to Alec. Distributes to Derek, who hits that ball up. That's going to get taken away by Sporting. Lovely by number 4 there. Distributes out wide. Gets the cross off. Could have been dangerous. That would have gotten to the feet of Kingsley. It gets cut off by Quintana, though. Now Radilla on the ball. Gives it to Alvarez. Ooh, Kingsley gives that ball out wide to number 10, who puts the cross in, but that's going to end up in the hands of Hanley. Keeper for Foro. He's going to distribute short into the feet of Derek. Gives it to Radilla. Now here's Molano on the ball. Gets his head up. Big switch. It's going to make it out wide to number 20 for Foro. Tricky feet. Cuts inside. What can he do? It's going to be stolen away by Sporting. Into the 15th minute of the match. We're still 0-0. Oh my goodness. Tricky feet out there by Nago. They managed to get a shot off on target, I'm sorry. But straight into the keeper's hands. Oh, now here's Kingsley out wide. Can he beat Derek to it? Derek's going to beat him on that 50-50 ball. And they call that a foul. Derek played that ball quick. Now here's Alec on the ball. He's going to cut it inside and give it back to Quintana. Ball's down the line. Foro with it. Here's Kingsley. Looks like that's going to be offsides for Foro. Number 15, lovely turn. Tries to hit that ball down the line, but gets cut off by Carlos. Carlos Alvarez. Number 15 opens his hips, gets that ball up to his top man, number 3. Sporting now still with possession in their offensive half. Here's Sporting, could be dangerous here. Keeping possession up there. That's going to get stolen away by Foro. 13 distributes that ball out wide to Nago, who gives it to Molano. Molano tries to give it back to Nago, but gets stolen away by Sporting there. Now Sporting on the ball. Here's Kingsley. Sporting doing a good job of keeping possession here. Foro with good pressure there. Alvarez there with some high pressure there. Gets called as a foul. It's going to be a free kick for Sporting North Texas. Now 19 minutes into the game. Scores 0-0. The ball is put in into the box, but ends up in the hands of Hanley, keeper for Foro. For those of you guys watching, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so. Hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, leave us a like. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. We appreciate all constructive criticism around here. There's Quintana. Goes wide to his left back. Gets thrown away by Sporting, though. Now Molano with the high press. Ends up with the ball. Goes wide to his number 20. Takes a bad touch, and that's kicked out by number 13 of Sporting. Here's Carlos Alvarez. Goes to Molano off the throw-in. Looks like they were calling a handball there, but it doesn't get called. Ball still in play. Sporting on the ball now. It's going to be kicked out by Foro, and it's going to be another throw-in for Sporting. Here's Molano on the ball. Lovely over the top through ball to his number 13, top man. Gets tackled by number 25, doing a good defensive job for Sporting tonight. Here's number 12 on the ball. Really enjoyed watching this guy play. A couple of times that I have watched him play. Number 12 doing a good job of fitting into that number 6 role. Tends to sit right in front of his center backs. Is always showing. Checking to those balls, distributing into his offensive players. Here's Alvarez. Over the top ball. That gets headed out by Sporting. Could be a counter here. Kingsley on the ball. Takes a bad touch, and Alvarez recovers. Number 20 there, trying to find Nago out wide, but gets cut off. Now Alex Molano on the ball. Here's Nago. Gives it to Carlos. Gets his head up. Plays simple. Love this player, number 27, Carlos Alvarez. I've only seen him play a couple games with Foro's first team, but he has done a wonderful job so far, in my opinion. Very, very impressive. Very young player. Very quick player. This is an over-the-top. Oh, my goodness, and that's off the crossbar. Oh, my gosh. I thought that was going to be the first goal of the game. Goes off the crossbar, but it gets called offsides. As I was saying, Carlos Alvarez done a great job so far, at least in my opinion. He plays very simple, doesn't do too much, knows when to attack, knows when to defend, knows when to get rid of the ball quickly, when to hold it, get his head up, find a teammate, find a good option. Has been very, very impressive. Now here's Foro and they're attacking third. That ball is lost. Here's number 20, Kingsley. Distributes out wide to number 3. Quick little lad out there. Number 12 there, distributes, but gets cut off by Molano. It's going to be Nago on the ball. Oh, lovely ball roll behind. Cuts that off, gets it to Radilla. Radilla goes wide to number 20, who seems to be playing on the left side now. Keeper's out. Keeper's out. Oh, my gosh. Not sure what got called there. I think it's going to be a goal kick, if I'm not mistaken. Number 20, first time I see him playing with Foro. Maybe he's a new pickup for them, new signing. Not quite sure. He started off on the right side of the field, playing a right mid, right winger type role, but looks like they switched him out onto the left side of the field, maybe trying to get him to utilize his right foot a little bit more, cutting inside, maybe trying to get some shots on target. Here's Molano on the ball, trying to get away from pressure. Takes on one, takes on two with the shot. It's going to take a deflection. Ends up in the feet of Sporting, who give it away to Radilla. Now Molano on the ball once more. On the half volley. Takes a left-footed shot on the half volley there. But right into the keeper's hands. Here's Quintana on the ball. Distributes out wide to Alec. See Derek there giving it to Radilla. Dropping back deep into his defensive third, asking for those balls, looking to distribute. Here's Carlos doing a wonderful job. Now Molano gives it to Alvarez, gives it right back, but gets cut off by Sporting, number 12. Taking a look at the standings for the UPSL Premier Division, Texas North. It's going to be really interesting as we get into the end of the season. Both of these teams have 2 games left, this being one of them. So Sporting is hosting Foro tonight here in Allen, Curtis Middle School Stadium, and next weekend Foro will be hosting Sporting on their home turf in Dallas, Foro Sports Complex, and those 2 last games will be it for the regular season for both of these teams. Both teams needing to win as they try to secure a playoff spot. So looking at the standings right now, Texas Spurs is in first place, followed by DKC in second, followed by FC Fort Worth in third. You got North Texas Legends in fourth place. And then you got Foro 360 in fifth, Sporting in sixth. All of these teams are still eligible to clinch one of those playoff spots. And then you've got FC Dallas in seventh, Rayados in eighth, and Bell County FC in ninth place. FC Dallas Dynamo, Rayados, and Bell County, mathematically impossible for them to clinch one of those playoff spots at this point. But both of these games will be deciding factors in who gets one of those playoff spots. Looking at the table right now, more than likely it's either going to be fourth and fifth place are either going to be North Texas Legends or Sporting, more than likely. And, of course, for those of you that don't know, fourth and fifth place play each other in a, elimination match. And the winner of fourth and fifth place go on to face off the first place team of the table in the first round of playoffs, essentially. So this is leg one of Sporting North Texas against Foro 360 Pro. 28 minutes into the match now, still 0-0. As you see Alec there winning that 50-50. Sends that ball into the corner for Molano. Here's Derek on the ball. Gets his head up. Finds Alec out wide, chasing the ball down. Alec gives that to Alvarez, who takes a good touch. Tries to find Molano. Sporting with possession here now. Here's Nago on the ball. Gives it to Molano, who goes wide to Carlos. Oh, lovely touch, Carlos. Puts a lovely ball through into the corner, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. For those of you guys just tuning in, my name is Ramon Ratana. I'm your commentator and host for the night. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube, hit the subscribe. Leave us a like. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. We appreciate all constructive criticism around here. And if you are not following our Instagram, make sure you go to our Instagram. We'll have some behind the scenes. We've got all kinds of cool content on there. Reels, videos, pictures. We've got the best photographer and videographer in the state. So we've got some pretty cool content on there. It's _media on Instagram. Again, that is _media on Instagram. As you see Molano here with the Techers. Gives it to Carlos, who lays it off back to Molano. Loses it to Sporting's captain. It's going to be called offsides on number 17. Molano with a lovely through ball, but that's going to get cut off and into the keeper's hands. Number 12 on the ball, distributing to a center back. Sporting with possession in their defensive third. Here's Nago on the ball. Nago being a recent signing for Foro. Has only been with them 2 or 3 games, I believe. Played the first probably 75% of his season with FC Dallas Dynamo. Number 13 there with some skill. It's going to be Quintana to win that ball. Keeps it in as well. Well done, Quintana. Distributes to Alvarez. Hits that square ball to Radilla, who finds Molano up top. Now number 13 on the ball. Goes wide to Nago. I believe that's going to go out for a corner kick in favor of Foro 360 Pro. As we see this lovely through ball there by Carlos Alvarez. Number 13, their striker wasn't quite able to get it past the keeper there. Oh, with the goal! It's a goal! Oh my goodness, was that Quintana? Quintana with the header just puts it right into the back of the net, buries it. Looks like he's limping there a little bit. He's gonna walk it off. See if I can get you guys a replay here. There's Quintana. It was Quintana and Kingsley with that 50-50 ball off of the corner kick, and Quintana just gets the better of him. Oh, looks like actually it wasn't a goal. No, they are not calling that a goal. I'm not sure if they're calling that a foul or some sort of offsides. We'll have to look at that replay later on and see if we can figure out what was going on in that play that they decided not to call that a goal. Molano with the over-the-top through ball. That's going to get headed out by the center back there. Sporting now on the ball, looking to get up the field. With the over-the-top through ball to number 17. Lovely touch. Can he finish? Oh, my goodness. Is that going to be called a handball? They're calling a handball there. Lovely over-the-top through ball. Looks like he tried to chip the keeper there. Man, that looked like a handball to me. Looked like it hit off of Alex's elbow there. Doesn't get called, though. It's going to be a corner kick for Sporting. Could be dangerous. Kingsley! Oh, my goodness. Thought Kingsley was going to get a head on that. Number 17 there. Quintana there goes wide to Carlos Alvarez. Gets his head up. Hits a lovely switch over to Derek. The opposite side of the field. Derek now on the ball. Gives it to Quintana. Alvarez asks for it. Quintana decides to hit it into the corner for Carlos. Doesn't quite get there, though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, still on the ball. Still. Talk about hard work from number 10 there to stay on the ball. Quick little player out here, number 3 with the left-footed shot. Goes right over the crossbar there. Here's Molano on the ball. Alex switches the field. Looks like it's Alvarez out wide to receive it. Hits that ball into the box. That's won by Sporting. Sporting on the ball. Oh, lovely by number 19. Still on the ball there. Sporting still with possession. Number 13 decides to hit it back to his keeper, recycle that ball. Number 15 tried to flick that on to number 10 out wide, but doesn't succeed. That gets cut off by Foro. Now Nago on the ball with the shot. Just wide. As we see Nago there, shoves a defender off and tries to get a shot on target, but it just goes wide of that post there. Here's Nago out wide with the cross to number 13. Doesn't quite get a head on it. Sporting with possession now in their defensive third. Decided to just clear that out. Get away from pressure. See Sporting sitting very deep in their defensive half when they're off the ball. Staying tight, doing their best not to open up any spaces for Foro, which is why you're seeing a lot of these crosses from out wide, because they're making it very difficult for Foro to play through the middle of the field. Here's Nago on the ball. Can Carlos get there? He cannot. That's going to be a... That was a little weird. The linesman official originally called it in favor of Sporting, but then once Carlos threw the ball in, he decided to give it to Foro. It's a lovely ball into the box by Alec. And that's going to be a corner kick for Foro 360 Pro. Could be dangerous here. You've seen Quintana win one of those already. That is played short. Molano crosses the ball out for Derek! Oh my goodness, I believe that went off of the... Foro looking very dangerous off of set plays. Here's Kingsley on the ball. Here's number 12 for Sporting. Here's Nico on the ball, distributing out wide. We're getting into added time here in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Score is still 0-0. It's going to be an interesting second half. Radilla here on the ball, asking somebody to show. Molano shows. Gives it right back to Radilla. Distributes to Alvarez. Alvarez goes wide to Nago. Nago tries to find his top man, but is unsuccessful. That gets cut off by Sporting. Now Sporting here on the ball. Molano with possession, distributes to Nago. Out wide, cuts in, takes a player on. Hits it into the corner for Alvarez with the cross to Carlos. Isn't going to get there. Oh, lovely by Radilla there. Puts it in a left-footed cross into the box. That's going to get called offsides. And that is going to be halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys here in a few minutes for second half. For those of you guys watching, make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, please. And go follow us on Instagram. It's _media. We've got a whole bunch of cool content. We'll see you guys here in a few minutes. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of Sporting North Texas against Foro 360 Pro. The score is 0-0 as of right now. Should be an interesting first half. Both teams need to win as they look to clinch a playoff spot. I was looking at some of the comments over the halftime. Let's see. What's up, not a troll? I appreciate you not trolling us. Miles Bias. Oh, okay, Miles Bias is watching. What's up, Miles? If you're still here, looking forward to our podcast that we'll be doing soon. I don't know how soon we'll be doing it. I'm sure he's busy. We can be kind of busy too, but we'll figure it out. Miles said that he's only showing up to the podcast if we provide a nice cold 6-pack of beers for him. And I said, we only do Mexican imports around here, which is true. Always dressed with lime and tahini. Hopefully soon, Miles Bias will be on the podcast, and you'll be watching him and I knock back some cold ones. Now, for you youngins watching, this is 21 and over. Don't be drinking if you're underage. Oh my God, with the shot on target! But big shouts out to Miles Bias. Hopefully we'll see you soon, and hopefully he'll be at the next game. This is leg 1 of Sporting North Texas against Foro 360 Pro, but they'll be playing themselves again next weekend, I believe. And we'll be live streaming that game as well. So hopefully Miles is there. Foro may need you tonight, Miles, if you're still listening. Because we're into the 48th minute now. It's still 0-0. Sporting with the cross. It's going to be Kingsley. Oh, my gosh. Kingsley gets a kind of awkward shot on, and it takes a deflection. Keeper's able to handle it. So yeah, who else was on the chat? Let's see. The King Sean. What's up, The King Sean? Nice to hear from you. The King Sean, for those of you guys that don't know, also does commentating for Black Stallion Media. He hasn't done it in a few games because I've really been enjoying it, and being the owner of Black Stallion Media, I do what I want. And I have been enjoying commentating, so I have been taking on that role, but he will be back, especially when we have overlapping games. You'll see him back here. Here's Carlos with the cross. With a big switch, actually. Here's Nago now. Gives it to Alvarez. High press there by Sporting. Now Molano on the ball. Looking to get out of their defensive third. Hits it up the line to his top man, number 13. It's gonna be won by number 25 of Sporting. I believe his name's Chris. Deshaun here, DeKing Sean, his name's Deshaun, is asking for final score predictions in the comments. It's tough. I think that the game so far, if I had to decide on a winner, I'd say Foro is looking a little bit more dangerous so far. However, Sporting has had some good shots on target. They've had some good opportunities, which is why I have been saying, yes, Foro may be the favorite, but with Sporting's attacking threats, anything can happen because you just don't know when one of these guys is going to just pull something out of the hat that you didn't know they had and hit some crazy scorpion kick, hit just a 30-yard freaking banger or something. And they've been playing well. They've been staying compact when they're off the ball, doing their best not to allow Foro to play their game, forcing them wide, forcing those crosses. So Sporting is playing their game, and they're playing it well, I think. You just don't know. And one goal will change everything. If you've played soccer, you know what I'm talking about. One goal will change everything. If Sporting can manage to score the first goal of the match, and then everything changes. Because now not only do you have momentum, but you can change the playing style a little bit, play a little bit more defensive, sit back a little bit more, allow even less spaces, and just kind of bet on your counterattacks. So anything can happen here. And as you see right now, everybody's within the 40-yard line here when they're off of the ball. I mean, they're staying deep in their defensive third off the ball, staying compact, not allowing any spaces for Foro to play through the middle, forcing them wide. They're doing a good job so far. Foro, I think, has had an advantage when it comes to possession, but I think both teams are playing their games, and anything can happen. So we'll see. Again, Deshaun, you're asking me for a score prediction. It's hard to say, man, but if I had to put my money on it, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you guys a score prediction. You guys leave in the comments if you're watching what you think the final score will be of this match. Let me know who you think is gonna score too. Here's number 3 out wide for Sporting. On the counterattack, could be dangerous. Like I said, these counterattacks could be dangerous. It's gonna get cut off by Foro. Number 20 there, talking to Nago, let him know to hold the ball. He does. It's going to be Molano out wide. Looked like he was going to cross, but he cuts inside, gives it to Carlos, who gives it right back. Molano distributes out wide. Lovely touches here by Foro. Number 20 goes to Molano. They're asking for a handball in the box. The ref was right there in front of him, but doesn't call anything. Now here's Kingsley holding it off. He's going to lose it. Here's Molano now. Who else was in the chat? Pax214, shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Not sure who Pax214 is. Pax214. But shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. And that's about it. Thank you guys for leaving comments in the chat. Feel free to keep chatting along. I'll check up on the chat every now and then. Looks like Molano gets a yellow card there. But I'll do my best to keep up with the chat and respond to you guys. Looks like we've got 18 viewers right now. Leave us a like. Hit the subscribe. Here's Molano with the corner kick. Could be dangerous. We've seen Foro looking very dangerous off of these set pieces so far. Alec is going to check. He could be playing it short. We'll see what happens. Looks like he's going to put it into the box. He does. It's going to be cleared out by Sporting. It's going to be Alec to take this free kick. Gives it to Alvarez. Cuts inside. Distributes out wide to Molano. It's going to be Kingsley to press. Here's Carlos on the ball. Gives it wide with the cross. And it's going to be a goal! Goal for Foro. Number 13 for Foro with the goal. See if I can get an instant replay there. That was Molano there who gives it to Carlos. Carlos hits it into the corner for that cross. Cross comes in. Gets past a couple defenders. Gets past the keeper. Number 13 buries it into the back of the net. It's going to be 1-0 for Foro. It was Nicolas Burruano put that nice tackle in, but ball ended up at Foro's feet regardless. And it's going to be Molano here to take this free kick. Molano puts it into the box for Derek! Oh my goodness. See Molano there with the beautiful cross. Derek with the hops, gets a head on it, but just goes wide of that post. Gonna be a goal kick for Sporting. It's gonna be Kingsley and Radilla with that 50-50 there. It's Carlos for Foro on the ball now. Gives it to Molano. Alvarez making the overlapping run. Ends up at the feet of Nago. Looks like it's Alvarez to come back for that ball, but he was offsides. Molano on the ball once more. Getting a lot of touches on the ball this game, Molano. Having a good later half of the season. A couple games ago, he scored 3 goals and 2 assists in one game. There's Nago with the shot. That's going to go way over the crossbar. Here's Kingsley on the ball. He's going to be fouled by Alec there. Number 15, Andrew Arriaga there, asking him to play that quickly, but doesn't turn out. Could be very dangerous. See if Sporting can equalize the score here off of this set piece. This ball could be played short to number 12. Morrison Darko, who's had a good game. It doesn't. He puts it into the box. Number 17. It's a goal for Sporting. Oh, my gosh. Oh, what a goal. There's a celebration. Lovely celebration there. Number 17, Luke Roan. Lovely goal there. Let's take a look at that again. Sporting equalized with the lovely cross. Far post. Just gets a foot. Just bounces right over the keeper, I believe. Far post. Sporting North Texas have equalized the score. We are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love that celebration by Luke there. Doing the little Manny Pacquiao on the corner flag over there. Well, that's what we'll call it, Manny Pacquiao. Love to see it. Here's Derek on the ball now. 63 minutes into the game. We're 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Darko's going to win this. Lovely skill there. Goes wide to number 3. Isn't able to get there. Number 3, Osvaldo Torres. He's been a pleasure to watch tonight. Very tricky player. Really quick. Getting some good crosses off. Cutting inside. Some shots on target. Here's Darko on the ball. That's going to be taken away by Nago, though. Oh, lovely ball to Luke. It's going to be offsides. Here's Molano with the cross. Derek pushing up way up the field. I believe he started off as a center back early on in the game. Looks like he's playing a left back role now. I could be wrong. Here's Alvarez on the ball, trying to distribute out to Carlos, but gets cut off. Oh, Radilla. There's Radilla stealing the ball. Gives it to Carlos, who distributes to Molano now. We've got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, lovely tackle there from Sporting. It's going to be Luke there to chase that ball down, but Alex going to let that go. He's going to throw that in back to his goalkeeper. Hanley gives it back right back to Alec. Here's Darko on the ball. Loses the ball to Radilla there. That's going to be a hard tackle by Phillip from Sporting. I believe that was Phillip wearing the captain badge. Hard tackle. Did he give a yellow card there or no? Didn't quite see if he got a yellow card or not. Who is this on the floor? Who's this on the ground? Was it Alvarez? No, that's Radilla. See Radilla there. Looks like he's going to be able to get up and walk that off. I believe he's going to be able to continue. 66 minutes into the match, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1. We've got ourselves a game. Here's Foro with possession in their attacking half. Derek with the lovely touch. Settle that ball. Goes out wide to Nago. Nago looking to take on number 4, Burbano. He does. Gets the cross off, but it's saved. Good save. Now Darko distributing out wide. Here's Sporting on the ball. Carlos now on the ball with the lovely through ball to Alvarez. Here's Urbano with the clearance. Now number 24 for Sporting on the ball. Switches the field. Sporting taking some space up the line. Takes on a player. He does. Goes to the line. Can he get a cross off? Oh, here's Luke on the ball on his left foot. Oh, my gosh. That ball ends up at the keeper's hands, but it's offsides. Foro looking to counter. It's going to get taken away by Sporting. That's Alec to win the ball. Goes back to Hanley, his keeper, who gets cut off. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. What an opportunity, number 13 there. Cuts off that. I think that was Cesar Marin. See if we can see that replay. Whole bunch of things going on. So originally he takes a bad touch. Alec goes back to his keeper. Keeper tries to go back to Alec, and it gets cut off. Man, that would have been a game changer there if number 13, Cesar Marin, would have put that away. Here's Nago, takes a good touch. Cuts inside, see what he can do. Goes back out wide to his number 20. He's going to take on Burbano. There's Darko to press. Sporting keeping it compact, trying to prevent those spaces. Hard tackle once more from Sporting's Captain Phillip. No, and he gets red carded. Oh, looked like that was his second yellow card. Sloppy foul there on Radilla. That's the second time. And Phillip gets sent off with the yellow card there. As we look at this replay once more, this would have been a game changer here. Now Sporting having to play the remainder of the game. My apologies. Remainder of the game with a man down. It's going to be Molano to take this free kick. Molano puts it into the box. Nobody's able to get a foot on that. It's going to be a goal kick. Played short. Out to, I believe that's Burbano. Hard press for Foro. Pressing very, very high up the field. It's going to be number 20 for Foro to get a yellow card there. Looked to me like he was walking away from the ball. I think that yellow card may have been a little bit unnecessary, but gets cut off by Burbano. Carlos Alvarez on the ball here. Gives it back to Quintana. Takes some space. Look to go wide. Gets cut off by Sporting. Number 13 for 4 is going to be called offsides there. Very, very interesting match we have going on right now. I'd have to take a look at the points again, but I believe if Sporting tie one and win one, so if they manage to tie this game and then they beat Foro in the second leg next weekend, oh my goodness, what's going on here? Don't tell me this is going to be another red card for Sporting. It's going to end up being a yellow. It could have definitely been a red if that's... I'm not sure what was going on there. What were they fighting about? Oh, yeah, that could have certainly been a red for Sporting there. Yeah, I understand his frustration if you're getting fouled hard. If he feels that he's getting fouled hard there by the Foro player, but you just can't retaliate like that. Here's Nago bringing it down with the chest. Foro still on the ball here. This could be dangerous. Goes to goal. Very dangerous play there. Cuts inside, takes on two players. Gets a shot on target, but I think that took a deflection. No, it actually didn't even. I think it may have gone off the post or hit the side netting, but it's gonna be called a goal kick in favor of Sporting North Texas. For those of you guys tuning in, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. Give us a like, leave us a comment. There's a lot of people in the chat right now, or a few people in the chat. Shout out to all you guys watching. Make sure you also follow our Instagram. It's Blackstein_media. Pick your phones up right now if you don't follow us on Instagram. Pick your phones up right now and search Black Stallion_media. I promise you, you will not regret it. We've got some awesome content there. We've got the best photographer and videographer in the state. Here's Foro in their offensive third. Could be dangerous with the shot! Molano goes just wide there. Did it take a deflection? I don't believe so. It's going to be a goal kick for Sporting. It's going to be a 50-50 ball. Won by Radilla. Brings it down with the chest. Gives it to Carlos Alvarez. Radilla now once more on the ball. Gives it to Nago. Nago playing it inside. It's going to be stolen away by Sporting with the hard press there. Here's number 3 once more. Lovely passing there. Number 15 gets cut off by Alvarez. Is it going to be Osvaldo Torre? Oh, nope. Nope. It's not going to be Osvaldo to take this. It's going to be Burbano. Nicolas Urbano here on the ball. Looking to take this throw in, see if he can find anybody. Here's Molano on the ball. Cuts it back. Lovely little turn there. Looking to switch it to Nago. Can he take a good touch? Oh, lovely Nago. Absolutely lovely with the cross. Gets all the way across the box and goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Sporting. Lovely touch by Nago there. Oh my gosh. That was like some Paul Pogba type stuff there. There's Derek on the ball, distributing out wide, switching the field. Molano once more on the ball. Molano just can't get enough of this ball. That ball goes through Molano in every single attacking play that Foro has. Here's Molano with the cross to Radilla. Could be dangerous. Carlos here on his left foot. Nope. Sporting could be on the counterattack here. Luke holding the ball off. See if he can find somebody to distribute to. Everything gets tougher when you are down a man. However, we are into the 80th minute of the game, and it would not be a bad... It wouldn't be a horrible result for Sporting if they tied this game. It would give them a really good chance to clinch one of those playoff spots, of course, if they win the second leg next weekend against Foro. And it looks like Sporting is asking for a substitution here. One of these Sporting center backs. Looks like he's going to be coming off with an injury. Number 19, Robert Atkinson, comes off with an injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully he's able to recover for next weekend's game. We'll see what happens. It's going to be number 2, Orellana, to come in and fill in for Atkinson's in that center back role. Right away, you can see the size difference between Orellana and Atkinson's. Atkinson's being a much taller, bigger player. Orellana a little bit shorter. Surely he'll be a little bit quicker. Provide something a little bit different in the back. Nago taking on Burbano here. Cuts inside. Radilla, that's going to get cut off. Here's Alec distributing the ball. Number 7, lovely touch. Gets cut off by Sporting. Sporting staying alive. Osvaldo there attempting that little cheeky turn on Derek, but Derek manages to cut that off, and it's going to be a throw-in for Sporting. Looks like it's going to be Burbano to take this. Distributes to number 18. Luis Arellano switches that ball. Molano tried to switch that ball out to Nago out wide, as he has done time and time again throughout this game, but that ball is going to go out. Here's Burbano keeping the ball in. Ref says play on. Burbano down the line. One-on-one versus Derek. Still keeping it in. Derek gets the best of him there. Alvarez, lovely little pullback to get away from a defender there. And it's Foro with possession in their defensive third. It's going to be Alec to hit that ball up top. Radilla saves it there. He's got options, gives it to Nago with the overlapping run. Nago decides to go to Molano. Molano now gives it back to Radilla. That's out wide, but he will be called offsides. It's going to be Sporting here to make some substitutions. Number 9, Diego Facundo, is the one that comes in. And number 22, Omar Romero, looking to provide some attacking force. That's going to be called offside. It's going to be a free kick here. Quintana takes it, goes to Derek, lets it go for Molano. It's going to get really, really interesting if this game ends in a tie. It could get very, very interesting here. Oh my gosh, Molano with the skill. Just can't get him off the ball there. Look at this from Molano. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a free kick here. Very, very dangerous. Foro has been proving to be very dangerous on these set pieces. Both teams really have been dangerous on their set pieces. I think Molano may have a shot on target here. Molano! It's a goal for Molano! And Foro are now up. I told Molano at the beginning of the game that we were running out of content on our Instagram. I said, give me some content. And he does. It takes a deflection. I think that's a mistake by the guys on the wall there. There's just no need to put your back against the ball there. You need to keep your eye on the ball. Because if they don't turn back, that could have been a header deflected out of the box instead of it hitting off of that player's back and into the goal. Man, this is just very, very tragic for Sporting. Conceding that goal with under 2 minutes left in the game. Man, I'll have to take a look at the table again and see what the points are going to be looking like after this game, but Sporting really needed to get a point out of this game, at least a point out of this game to give them an opportunity to clinch one of those playoff spots. Once again, I'll have to look at it again, but I think that if they lose this game, they may be out of playoff. It may be mathematically impossible for them. Nago with the shot! That's going to be a goal, ladies and gentlemen. No celebration there for Nago. Takes on Burbano there, cuts in. Just bends that right into the lower right-hand corner. No chance for the keeper there. And Foro have just conceded two goals in the last 2 minutes of the game. I gotta say, it's man, that's just so tragic. They've worked so hard for them to concede goals like that in the last couple minutes of the game. If they would have just held on a little bit longer. I'm not counting them out of playoffs. Oh, with the shot there. I'll have to take a look at the table. But I'm almost sure that they're they're out of playoff contention if they lose tonight's game. I think that this may secure a Foro spot. Molano with the through ball, sends it into the corner for his teammate to go and chase it down. He gets there. Could be dangerous with the cross. Very tragic for Sporting here. Sporting trying to get a goal here. Yeah, I think it's going to be mathematically impossible for them to clinch playoffs if they don't get at least a tie here. Very, very tragic for Sporting. So close to the end of the game, conceding 2 goals. Playing with a man down. Definitely deserved a little bit more than that. For those of you guys watching, we will have post-game interviews with some of the players, some of the coaches. If you'd like to take a look at those will be on our Instagram later tonight or tomorrow. Make sure you go follow our Instagram. It's _Blackstein_media. Here's Carlos Alvarez on the ball. Now Sporting could be dangerous here on the counterattack. Number 22 out wide. Cross is going to go nowhere. Goes right into Hanley's hands. Hanley's going to hang on to that ball as long as he can. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Foro has won this 3-1. And Sporting is out of playoff contention, unfortunately for them. Very, very tragic. Such a hard-fought game for them. Very, very sad to see. I think they deserved a little bit more than that. I think they could have, if they would have gone home with a tie tonight, they would have at least had a chance to try to get those 3 points from Foro next weekend, but it's not going to happen. If the table according to the table right now, if I'm looking at it, I think it's going to be Foro that's going to play North Texas Legends in a elimination game. 4th and 5th place play each other in an elimination game. And the winner of that game will play the first place team in their conference in the first round of playoffs. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. It's been a hell of a game, hell of a night tonight. For those of you guys that stuck around to the end, thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're still watching. And follow our Instagram if you want to look at all the behind the scenes. We'll have post-game interviews tonight with some of the coaches and the players here. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your weekend. Be safe, everybody.